Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Crying Suns. And in the last episode, the Odysseus continued its travels through the territory of House Akibara-Sung, guys. And to say that things are tense is a bit of an understatement, just because this is one of the biggest challenges, one of the territories that's the hardest to go through if you are using a Chaos-class battleship. The Akee ships normally have fighters, very powerful stealth-based fighters that can just destroy our boomer drones. But thankfully, with a little bit of luck and skill, we were able to take out the second of Tetsuo's lieutenants, and now we have entered the sector guarded by the man himself. We need to get to that fold gate. And another thing we need to find is the Omniforge. But before we do that, let's go ahead and visit the shop. Buy all the fuel. We need to buy some commandos as well. And that gives us 400 to play around with. So in terms of the upgrades, we can max out our weapon docks and get an additional hull structure, which is great because that gives us 185 scrap and anything else that we find here in this sector in order to get an either squadron dock or another starship-based weapon. We've got a lot of starfighters as well, some that we can go ahead and sell out of our squadrons. We've got some advantages, and one of our biggest advantages is the fact that we have Rousseau here with the battleship shielding. That definitely kept us from losing a hull during that fight against Tetsuo's last lieutenant. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So, okay, if the Omniforge is there, we're going to be in bad shape. But if we head up this way, we've got easy access to all three of these systems before getting to Tetsuo. So we've got a 3 out of 4 chance. If that's the Omniforge, it's going to be unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. Let's go. Calling my shot. Civvy ship, sir. Seems to be on fire.
Send help, Admiral. I don't have much time.
What seems to be the problem?
It's my thrusters. Damn things are in flames. I should never have bought them from House Akibara-Sung. Please hurry. I beg you.
An old woman nearly in flames. This one seems obvious, but what do you want to do?
Huh. You'll have to tell me more about yourself before I save you. Are you friendly to the Empire? Now, that seems kind of cold from Idaho, but remember, we had have children try to come aboard that wanted to kill us. You know what I mean?
Look, Admiral, I'm going to die unless you help me. You really want the death of an old woman on your conscience?
Alright. Captain, put a small team together and rescue that woman.
On it, sir. She's not going to burn on my watch.
Seems a little...
Sir, we have the woman. Turns out she was the only person on board. She's got some minor burns, but she'll live. She's recovering in sickbay. Bit of an odd bird, that one. Told me to tell you she'd see you soon. Real soon. I'll keep you posted on her status.
Yeah, that's not suspect at all.
Sir, I have an update. I went back to check up on her and, well, she and the nurse tending to her have both disappeared.
Disappeared?
That's right, sir. Gone. I asked around sickbay, but seems no one saw a thing.
I don't like the sound of this.
I put together a small search party, sir. I'm sure we'll find them in no time.
Keep me updated, Captain.
It's me again, sir. Well, this just keeps getting weirder and weirder. We've received reports that the nurse was seen walking around the repair bay. Strange as neither the sick bay nor her quarters are anywhere near there, but that's not the strangest part. There are reports that her face was I'm not sure how to say this. Bubbling, sir. Bubbling. I have eyewitness reports from 2 mechanics. Must have been drunk, right? I know they make some strong battleship brew down there.
I knew it. Admiral, we have a face changer on our ship.
A face changer? What in the name of Oberon is that?
A genetically modified human capable of changing their physical appearance at will.
I didn't know that was even possible.
It is after hundreds of years of illegal biological engineering, but I didn't know they were real until now. The Akees are rumored to use face changers for seduction and assassination. Let's hope this one is here just for the former.
Sir, I'm just now getting word they found the nurse. She's dead, sir. Stuffed into a ventilation shaft. Her neck badly broken. Sir, until we can find who or whatever it did this, the crew's in danger. Oh, we don't have a fighter or a mechanic, so that is unfortunate. So let's send Lean and his team. Lean, put together a team and bring me that thing alive. I'd like to ask it some questions about Tetsuo.
Sure thing, sir. But, mind if I ask you something? What exactly are we looking for here?
Hard to say, Captain. Someone who looks out of the ordinary. Someone who doesn't seem him or herself.
Sir, we've arrested the face changer, but at some cost. It was posing as another one of our nurses, sir. Took 5 men to do it, but we put the thing in the brig. For what it's worth, it seems anxious to meet you. Real anxious. If you can help it, try not standing too close to the bars. I'll watch this thing twist the head off of one of my men like it was a cap of tube on a toothpaste.
Admiral Idaho.
Who are you? What are you?
I'm whatever you want me to be, Admiral. That's who I am.
Tetsuo sent you to kill me, did he?
Not just a pretty face, are you? Of course he sent me. He doesn't like you being here. Not one bit. I don't know how you've managed to survive this long, but I can tell you that your days are numbered. But let's focus on lighter things. What do you think? See anything you like, Admiral?
Sorry, but I only go in for humans. I am human. I'm any human you want me to be. Your wife, for instance. I've seen images. So beautiful. You must miss her. And she must miss you. That is, if she's still alive.
My wife. What's the matter, Admiral?
You're gonna talk to me, creature. Why'd Tetsuo shut down the machines? Was it just to make money? Or was he so jealous of the old man that he was willing to make everyone else suffer for it?
But he didn't, Admiral.
I don't believe you. I'm telling you the truth, as I know it anyway. Tetsuo did not shut down the machines. But you should ask him about that yourself, assuming you make it that far. I'm sure he'd find that quite amusing. Tell me more about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Where do you come from? Have you always been what you are now?
I've trained all my life with other people like me to change faces and appearances, to charm, seduce, kill. And I came close to killing you too.
But in your line of work, close isn't good enough, is it?
No, Admiral, it's not. Close is too far away.
You know of my wife.
Rebecca Calvin.
A lot of people in the Empire do. After all, you two were its most famous couple.
What else?
Strange man you are, asking what I know about your wife almost as if you can't remember yourself.
Tell me.
Very strange, man. But I knew that already. Normal men don't return from the dead, do they? My recommendation? Forget about her. There's no way you'll see her again in Elysium with the folders down. Besides, she's probably dead already. So many are now. Or worse, she's forgotten about you and moved on into the arms of someone else. Vice Admiral what do we say here? Oh, Okonkwo, for instance. I've heard they were pretty close.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now, Face Changer.
Because I can help you forget.
Forget what?
Your wife, Admiral. If you let me, we can be quite happy together.
The truth is...
Yes, Admiral?
The truth is... I don't need any help forgetting. The truth is... It's as if she never existed.
You are mad!
Guard, show this thing out of the airlock. The NS Odysseus is at full capacity. Good riddance. So that was fun. And I thought we were going to lose commandos out of that, but that does not seem to be the case. Alright, oh no. Oh. System's too far. The Omni Forge is there. Crap. That is unfortunate. That was like the last thing that we needed to...
I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, that's that, you know, that's all we can do. That's gonna suck. But that is the luck of the draw. At least we know we don't need to be focusing so much about fuel now. A civilian ship, sir.
Please, you have to help us. We were in a little dust-up with an Akee back there, and now our thrusters are leaking Neo in. We tried landing, but the radioactive contamination caused our landing gear to falter. Now we're trapped in here. We're getting sicker every passing moment. Please, let us on your ship. Message from sickbay. Sir, I hope you don't mind, but I was listening in. We're equipped with a drone decontamination program, but it needs Neo-In to operate. Also, sir, our readings indicate extreme Neo-In particle contamination on their ship. We can ease their suffering, but I'm afraid there's very little we can do beyond that.
So this is one of those really bittersweet options here. Let's go ahead and let them on, and be as, you know, kind as we can. We're sending a shuttle for you. Just hold on. Our sickbay has been alerted of your condition and is ready to help.
Thank you, Admiral. Can I ask you something? Are we going to come out of this okay?
You and your passengers will be fine. Just hold on. Help is on the way.
Oh, praise the machines. Somehow we found the one friendly ship in this whole cluster.
Those poor civilians. They have no idea.
Sir, we did all we could for the civilians, but they've passed on. I know letting them onto the ship didn't get us any scrap on Neo-In, but I still think it was the right thing to do.
Wasn't practical, but it was the right thing. Alright, let's go ahead and scan up. No major threat. Okay, Mina, let's go. Get some groceries. Love it. Less so. Ah. Nothing in the factory for us. But 139 scrap is nothing to sneeze at. Alright. We'll go to the Army Depot last. Let's go ahead and try here. Imperial battleship. Oh, I could die from happiness. Surely, you of all people could help my diseased colony. God, this entire system is just plagued. What happened to her?
Probably some Akee experiment gone wrong. This has those gene mods written all over it.
What happened to you? Oh, so you've noticed. A flesh-eating bacteria broke out on our colony, Admiral. Almost all of us have it. The pain is unbearable. Like thousands of ants feasting on your skin. How can we help you? There's nothing you can do for those of us who already have the disease. Our days are numbered. But we do have a few healthy soldiers here. They should be on your ship where they can still do some good for the Empire. Please, I beg you, Admiral, take them with you. Nothing would make us happier. Oh, we have a specialist. Good deal. Well, let's see what happens. Actually, let's ask Caliban. What do you make of this?
We could accept the commandos, but then again, they might have the disease too, even if they're not showing any symptoms at the moment. And if just one of them has it, it could eat its way, quite literally, through the ship. If we have a suitable specialist, we could screen the commandos beforehand and make sure they're healthy. Otherwise, you're looking at nothing better than a risky decision, Admiral, in which the negative far outweighs the positive.
Will you take our healthy soldiers with you? Check these soldiers out, officer, and let me know if they have the disease. Sometimes I regret knowing so much about epidemiology. Check those pustules. Sir, the screens are finished. Unfortunately, one of the soldiers has the disease. Must have acquired it before being quarantined. I'm afraid one of your soldiers has the disease. I didn't know. My sincerest apologies, Admiral. We'd be happy to take the healthy soldiers with us, but I'm afraid we must leave the other behind. I'm sorry, Admiral, but these soldiers are very close. They don't wish to be apart when the galaxy ends. I suspect you can understand that. I don't believe the galaxy will end, but I can respect their wishes. I'm sorry this didn't work out better, Admiral. We wish you luck on your journey. Sad days. Alright. Try and get a... Oh, lovely. An Akee ship, sir.
Incoming transmission.
An Imperial ship all alone. Your Emperor can't save you now, can he?
And let's get some practice in. Fighters, fighters, fighters everywhere. And a high energy, lots of heat. Alright, well, we shall summon the boomers then. And as you can see, there's something very nasty happening right there. Let's get our shields up if possible. Ow. So we got a little bit of a gauntlet we have to go through with these guys. Or maybe not. We're fast enough, we can probably make it. Ooh! Oh, we actually stopped them and they got hit. You know what? Let's see what damage we can do there. Alright, Let's go for that drone. And we need to make sure that our guys can hold the line. Oh lord, it's a good thing I had that guy summoned. Let's go. Come on. Okay, squadrons are currently down. That's unfortunate, but... Alright. Weapons are good. Always pause. Just because you have critical seconds where you can definitely do a lot of damage very quickly. Alright, see, those fighters are about to come right back up. Electromagnetic storm. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright. Now, these guys are going to go ahead and run defense. And one of our guys are still healing. Let's go ahead and summon our Mark II. What we're going to do is we're going to have the boomers go ahead and do their thing. There we are. Good, good, good. That's what we needed. Did it through that way. Boomer 3. We do need a new weapon. We definitely need a new weapon to counteract these fighters. That may be the only thing that saves us in the fight against Tetsuo. Is having some sort of heavy-duty anti-starfighter weapon. Alright, that should be it. Just a little... It's tougher with these ships to kind of get a stranglehold on them, you know? Once you do, though. Scrap of containers dead ahead, sir. Check them out, Captain. And look alive. Right away, sir. Is it too much to hope there might be one of those scum still alive in there that I could dispose of? The captain's desire to kill scrappers is truly a bottomless pit. That's a pity, sir. Nothing of use in it for us in the containers. Not even one single scrapper to waste. Yeah, captain's in a bad mood. I hate to be sitting beside her in a mess today. Agreed. Alright, let's see what we got. We've got some Mark IIIs. We got drones. Let us see. Protector. Adds 1 absorb shield to each adjacent friendly unit. Taking damage or moving. So that is essentially just a huge, like, tank. But there's no use for a tank when the tank is literally just has 15 health. So let's go ahead and look at the nuke here. Core Blaster. Target only allied units. Destroy 1 allied unit and heals to all adjacent... Oh, it... Okay, that's interesting. Destroy 1 allied unit on target cell and deals 25 plus 50 of its current health. Okay, that wouldn't do good for us. Force field generator is okay. Additional heat to battleship systems every 20 seconds. I think this plasma nuke is what we need to rock out. So we're going to buy that. Just for a big, hey, you all need to get out of the way kind of situation. Now, next up for us is... Actually, let's go ahead and... Do we have anything that's Mark 1? No, all we have is Mark 3s and 2s. We definitely need some more fighters. But do we want to save up for an additional squadron dock before anything else? I think that's what we need to do. I would like to have another officer too, but we're kind of out of luck there. Let's go ahead and grab that nuke. And that's up for this. Let's head to the next system. We've got another... See, that one's going to go red, right? Which means once we get there, that'll turn yellow, orange. I'm seeing a way if there's any way I can just, like, sneak my way over here. Hey, there's not. This time and luck are not on our side. Wreckage of an Akee ship, sir. Some of the easiest scrap you're ever going to find. We'll take it, Hawks. We need all the scrap we can get. Good, 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 good. Planetary defense turret. Maybe we can get ourselves another weapon and a mercenary outpost. Maybe we can get that officer as well.
I'm picking up an odd recorded message from this Kosh beacon.
Kosh Tech, when you need to be 120% sure you've killed your enemies. Dead.
We got on this lovely world. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Give me all the things. Scrap, scrap. More scrap. Alright. Oh man, nothing in the big spot. But still 134. That should... Oh, we are we're 2 scrap away. But then we wouldn't be able to get anything for our officer, so that's maybe for the best. Mercenary outpost time.
Picking up a message from this beacon, sir. Looks like to be on a loop.
Want to see the stars? Want to protect your loved ones against hostile enemies? Then sign up today for the fleet. After all, if it's good enough for Admiral Idaho, it's good enough for you. Alright, so we need something. We need a good... Reset the cooldown of the weapon with the least reloading time remaining. Oh. Only charge when an allied squadron is present, at least 3 cells away from the enemy weapon base system. Squadron speed, squadron DPS. A fully charged spawns 1 crafted drone off any non-crafted... Okay, that's interesting. The auto-crafter could definitely create some interesting possibilities for us. But out of anything right now... Oh wait, these are all... Oh, we don't have any. These are all Starfighter. Well, boo. That is unfortunate. That is not what we need. Matter destabilizer, plasma nuke. Well, that is quite... We're just not... We're not having good rolls this go around, for lack of a better term. Which means the fight against Tetsuo is not going to be a pleasant thing. So you're going to be right there. I am going to head, which means the yellow alert will be there. And the yellow alert will be here. And basically you get one like chance to just kind of check another system. So I'm going to head to Albara, and then head down to Bowers, Fenlio, and then to... yeah. Craziness. Absolute craziness.
This beacon's playing a pre-shutdown message on loop, sir.
Looking to buy an affordable Omni? Look no further. We have dozens of Omnis on our lot, of all kinds of exo frames, and practically brand new to boot. Just come on down to Glider's Omni Lot, located on Aradin 3 in Sector 2 of His Majesty's Empire. What are you waiting for? Purchase your Omni today. Well, at least the game's making sure that we have plenty of gas. Might need it here. Akee.
I'll cut right to the chase. I don't like Imperials. I never have. I never will. You're all just so mediocre.
Look like Cenobite. Oh, hello there, nanobot repair field. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, okay, lots of starfighters. Lots of heat. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the Mark IIIs here. The Mark II is going to hang out there. And you're going to capture this station. That's what you're going to do. Ugh. Not the best. We got a big old asteroid right here, which is definitely helping out. Make him die. Okay, 2 fighters coming around. We're actually going to have to summon one of our fighters for defense. And while that's distracted, let's send him over. And I guess I should have you guys just hang out here and heal up, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, those fighters are just gonna go boom. It's alright. Whew. Put them down for defense. They just lost a hull. Delighted to see. More of that. The nuke should be ready here soon. We've got them in a nice little crossfire. Burn them. Burn them down. Cool. That takes care of that.
Incoming message.
Imperial ship. We don't get many of those on our way these days at the clinic. What can I do for you, Admiral? Oh, I think we've ran into this one before. I think we're just going to continue on. We don't have anyone that's injured. Come on. We need to keep moving. Alright. Immune to health loss due to critical effects. I mean, that's something. Hull repair of 0.5 per second. Wait a minute. Do you... Yeah, thrusters and shields. How much is it to hire them? 75? The increased deploy zone is interesting, but let's go ahead and go with Dia Riley. And that actually works out well, because now we have an additional squadron dock. And an officer to actually hang out here in the weapon system, just in case something goes awry. We're still not in good shape at all, but This is all that we can really... Oh man, look at that heavy nuke. 125-second delay, but it basically kills everything in the zone, which is kind of cool. Star map. Now, instead of heading over here, we're going to head down to this one. We're in the yellow zone now, so we have to be careful. Some kind of station, sir.
Can't you just let us die in peace, imp?
What is this place, Scrapper?
Scrapper Hospice Station. Our comrades take our scrap and dump us here when our irradiated bodies become too dysfunctional. Usually happens around 25, 26. But I know one guy, Scourge, who lived all the way to 33. Good old Scourge. Now get out of here, imp.
Should we, attack this scrapper station, sir? I'm not sure I see the point, Captain. No. We continue on. Lived to a ripe old age, didn't they? Okay, let's see where this anomaly is going to take us. Loose church shipping container, sir. Lynch, check it out. Gear would be nice. We're in luck, sir. Nice haul of scrap. I was worried. Thought maybe all we find here were a bunch of church books. It makes sense the prospect of encountering numerous books would frighten the captain. Don't let her hear you say that. Okay, now the entire reason I did this is because we are... Yeah, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. See, there's a suspicious system because we were just there. We wanted to head down here because there was a shipyard. Maybe the shipyard can get us some good stuff. You see, right before it became in the danger zone, we got out of there. It's like Battlestar Galactica. Akee battleship, sir. Well, it was. I don't know what you call it now. I'm picking up high solar particle levels. A flare from the sun must have hit it. We step on that ship or try to scrap it, and we'll become heavily charged too. Then we push on. Let some brain-dead scrapper get zapped instead. But we're in a brain-dead scrapper ship. Ah, it's okay. Now, we got some battleship wreckage and the shipyard. These are our last two kind of Hail Marys before we go fight Tetsuo. Sir, I'm picking up a weak distress transmission from that escape pod. If you're getting this, I need your help. My pod's engine is conked out and I'm on a high velocity... Oh, with the ship eater. Yeah, we've seen this one before. So let's see if we have that specialist. I don't think we do, though, unfortunately. Yeah, Lieutenant Bigelow. Oh, we do. Okay, cool. Oh, of course, Mina. MVP. New officer? Ariel Tanaka. Okay, Tanaka, what are your qualifications? Officer Assist will act as having the same abilities as the officer currently deployed in the previous support dock of the same system. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sell Tanaka because we don't have extra people on our ship, in our officer bays. So there's really no point to having him here other than his scientist skills, which we already have because of Rousseau. Okay, ambushed by mutated creatures, but there's battleship wreckage and a secret military base. So we're going to go ahead and send Mina. We're going to lose between 0 and 5 commandos, but we're near the end of our run here in this sector. Hopefully a successful run, and one, knock on wood. So, let's go. Hopefully Mina will get some good stuff here. Danger, danger. Battleship. Okay, just scrap. Military base. Fighter Mark III Wraith. That's what I want to see. Little fire with... Okay, mutated creatures. In the... in the brush. But we just lost one person, so... Not too shabby at all, Mina. Everyone's got some scars to talk about later. 253 scrap. Alright, let's see what this last anomaly is going to do for us.
It's unfair to pit my battleship against yours, but that's exactly the kind of galaxy we live in now.
Great. Let's go ahead and fight ourselves a Kosh battleship. Proximity defense and emergency repair. But now we've got the extra oomph. That extra speed. Oh, they have a Magneto. Not the cool X-Men kind either. They've got the, hey, look at me. It's alright though. We can definitely do some damage there. Like so. They're slow. That's the thing about the Kosh. A lot of their stuff is very slow. Fortunately for us. And we're gonna have our own Wraith Fighter and Ghost pop up. Now that their frigates are done for. And... oh, they had an X, but they just shot their own ship too. So that's interesting. Oh lord, we're not going to get out of that. Oh, we did. Yay for speed. They had a an X-beam that did a one that basically hits everything in one line. Thanks to Mina giving us some added speed, we were able to survive that. And here you go. Here's a nice little nuke for you. And that was the lady's DPS ability on their ship. Does DPS to anything at the hull. Kind of like anti-countermeasures. Alright, let's go. We are going to keep... oh lord. Okay, that X... oh, we lived. However, briefly. Here comes their next wave of fighters. It's not going to matter that much, though, because the next time our piercer laser is on, that's all she wrote. Actually, the nuke's ready. And that gives us a nice 339 scrap as we enter the shipyard. So what do we have here? Each damage received by your battleship hull will reduce your topmost weapon reload time. Ooh. That's nice. That's really nice. Let's go ahead and grab that as an upgrade, and drone and a cruiser. Do we want a longbow cruiser? Range damage, 30 DPS, or 30. I will take that Mark III Parasite drone, though. Actually, we can grab all the things. Cool. Alright, so with the kinetic converter, the more, if we get battleship damage, it's going to make our nuke and our piercer laser shoot faster. So that's great. We are going to get utterly and completely just wrecked by the fighter squads, because I think Tetsuo's ship is like 4, you know, kind of stuff, but this is what we got, guys. It's gonna, I mean, I suspect that if we don't die, we're gonna be like having one hull left at that, but stranger things have happened. Let's go ahead and get our Mark IIIs here on the front of the line. And here we go. Time to meet the man himself. Tetsuo. Admiral Idaho. Welcome to my dark stars. You might not believe me, but take my word for it. Things are much better now without the old man sticking his nose into my business. Oberon would never let his people suffer the way you do with yours. No, that's true. Oberon was always more sharing. The problem was he never shared enough. Not with me, anyway. What more could you have wanted? Your wealth was nearly unrivaled in the clusters. What more could I want? Well, everything, Admiral. I want everything. And now that the clusters have been leveled by the shutdown, I just might get it. But I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Where were we again? Right, now I remember. I was about to end you. Alright, battle is imminent indeed. Let's look at what we've got here. 72 of rank 4 fighters all over the place, along with a heat energy beam and a piercer laser. The same stats, or a slightly lower stat than ours. Now, advanced critical repair. So there's going to be repairing the hull. So we have to make sure that we just lay down as much hate as we can. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to sick the boomers on them to start. I think that's going to be a lot better for us. Alright. Definitely need to focus on those squadrons. We were focusing on the weapons before with the church. There they go. Lots of damage. That's something. Okay. Now I'm going to be pausing a lot during this fight because every second is actually going to be very, very important here. Look at that nonsense. Okay. See, this is going to be a challenge for us. Basically, it's just like throwing as much crap as possible at them and hoping for the best. Okay. Ghost. The only good news is the damage that they're doing is, Alright, there we go. Piercer laser is back. However, our squadrons just got overheated, unfortunately. So we may get wrecked here, guys, which sucks, but that's kind of what I expected when we didn't have the Omnis, or not the Omnis, the Omniforge at our disposal. There we are. Okay. So let's put the parasite right there. Put another boomer. Set it right there. I'm gonna stick that ghost on him. I know I could do individual attacks, but we need to do what we can here. Alright, that worked. Out a little. Here, go, 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 go. We're basically Hail Marrying here. There we are. Good, 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 good. Have the boomers sit here. Okay, we have got an opening. We've got to take advantage of it now. This could work if we are very, very lucky. That's going to be the key, though, is that we are very, very lucky. We need to find... I'm going to hold my nuke until I find all of them. Alright, good, good, good. Everyone's doing their thing. That's all that we can hope for right now. Alright, so they all won. Boop. That'll weaken them. So the next wave of boomers can go through. Not nice. Not nice at all. Have them do as much damage as possible. Okay, we are currently... The engine room's on fire. But I want you to look at this right now. We are now even. With that, go little parasite drone. You do you, buddy. You do you. Alright. Keep her going. Ooh, something nasty just happened. Stealth enemy units detected. Okay, that's fine. These things happen. We got the nukes ready for us. Oh man, what is that? Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. Yep. Alright. I'm glad we kept that nuke on standby. That was like their special attack or something. I wasn't really paying attention, and that did not pay off well for us. Alright. Keep it going, guys. Oh, there's the ghost. we're back to square one. Go, go, go. Good, 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 good. But, however, we are in a bit of problem. The nuke is 10 seconds away from firing. This is going to be close. It's going to be real close, I feel. Alright, 4 seconds until the nuke's ready. Look at that pressure right there. I mean, these are fully equipped fighters that we are not designed to take on. Not with our current build, at least. Alright. Oh, nuke is here. Yoink! Whew! Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are going to lose our final little bit here of hull. The good news is we are getting very close here. See, if we didn't have those shields, this fight would have already been over. It's very important to have. Alright, punch it. All in. All in. Zerg, 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 zerg. Let the boomer effect do the fighting for us. Got him.
I can't believe it. You've beaten me, Admiral.
Good. Now you know what it is to suffer as the people of your sector suffer.
Oh, believe me, not even I am a stranger to suffering now. Look.
Ugh, it's like he's got no face.
Did he just take his face off, sir?
I have a feeling, Admiral, you have questions for me. You bet against the Omnis. You made a fortune when they collapsed. That is why you shut them down. I made money off of their collapse, yes. But I made money on everything, Admiral. I played all the angles. That's what a good businessman does. I would have made even more had they not shut down, believe me. You can't fault me for being the only one smart enough to profit from our apocalypse, can you? But I did not shut down the Omnis. At least, not directly. Not directly? What do you mean? You see, I had a plan to interfere with the old man's toys at one time. A plan that ultimately failed. I was going to reach the Master Node terminal. The Master Node terminal? There's a theory I know to be true, that the terminal exists somewhere near Elysium, a secretive Master Node terminal that Oberon built at the dawn of the Empire. The Master Node terminal monitors the location of every single Omni in the Empire and controls Fortinet traffic. By reaching and making changes to the Master Node, one could give his or her house insurmountable advantages that would ultimately lead to total control of the Empire. How could one give his or her house advantages? Oh, in so many ways. By offlining Omnis to give their house more Omnis than permitted by Oberon's quota. Or one could control folder traffic and trap his or her enemy in certain clusters. Very useful in war. And I had an operative who knew where the secretive master node terminal was. An Imperial scientist who had worked with Oberon on a systems update of the node. For a small fortune and protection from Oberon, he was going to give me its location. But my plan had a flaw. A Kosh by the name of General Vivar. You worked with a Kosh, but you despised them, and they you. Yes, but we despised Oberon more. It was a mistake, my undoing. Had I not involved Vivar, the Omnis would still be active, and I wouldn't be here dying as I am. Somehow Vivar found out the operative's identity and cut me out of our arrangement. Vivar and the scientist must have reached the master node and somehow shut all Omnis down by mistake. Gosh, imbecile. What's the name of the scientist? Dr. Karis. Not that it would do you any good. You'll never find him trapped as you are in this cluster. I suspect he resides in Kosh sectors. You have more questions, don't you? Oberon's favorite. I've learned all I want to know about this. What happened to your face? This is the price for our mods, Admiral. Without the Omnis around, they can't be monitored as they should. As they say, I'm due for a checkup. A lot more from the neck up. What do you know about me, Tetsuo? What an odd question to ask at a time like this, Admiral. All I know is what everyone else knows. You're the poster child for the Empire. Its greatest hero who's said to have died valiantly at Ganima, vitrifying the survivalists. But obviously that was a lie spread by your Emperor. I also know that you have a wife, Rebecca Calvin, an Imperial pilot, one of the best the Empire had ever produced. What else can you tell me about her? You do not remember your own wife? You are a strange man, Admiral. I recall only one other detail. You and your wife and Vice Admiral Okonkwo went to school together at the Academy. You were its prized pupils, and were very close. Of course, this could also have been more Imperial propaganda. There's so much of it in the clusters, isn't there? Surrender, Tetsuo. You have my word I will treat you fairly as my prisoner. Surrender so that I can die on your ship. I don't think so. You will destroy my ship and me in it. But first, I ask of you a favor. If you see the old man, if you reach Elysium, and I very much doubt you will, tell him how sorry I am. You wish to express guilt for your part in the shutdown? On the contrary, I want you to tell him how sorry I am I didn't get to see him see his empire fall to pieces. I would have liked that very much. We will save the Empire, Tetsuo. You will not. I was right in predicting the Omnis would shut down. I will be right about this, too.
End of transmission, sir. Well, I had my doubts we'd pull it off, but here we are, another Imperial enemy slain. Kudos, Admiral.
And now we know who shut down the machines and how they did it. General Vivar of House Akibara-Sung turned them off accessing the Master Node Terminal. If we can find Vivar in the Kosh cluster, there's a chance we can find the Master Node and reactivate the Omnis. There's hope yet in all of this darkness.
Indeed there is.
Tell me about House Akibara-Sung.
House Akibara-Sung is arguably the most powerful house other than Telos, Admiral. Like the Akees, in addition to building their fortune from Omni-based endeavors, they've also operated in the cracks of imperial law, and quite successfully.
Doing what exactly?
Weapons and drug manufacturing, Admiral. You've heard of Special H, no? House Akibara-Sung had the market pretty much cornered in those respects. Whereas the Akees are interested in genetic modifications, Koshas prefer mechanical or metallic alterations to aid them in fighting or in business. They're known for having tremendous pride in their tech and the soundness of their battleships, such pride frequently bordering on arrogance.
What can you tell me about Special H? I think we already know about this, yeah. We could ask about the Master Node Terminal. Let's go with that. Remind me about the Master Node Terminal machine.
Like Tetsuo said, it was built at the dawn of the Empire, most likely somewhere not far from Elysium. It monitors the location of all Omnis throughout the Empire and FoldNet traffic, among other things. If one could reach the Master Node Terminal, one could alter it to provide their house with insurmountable advantages, leading to total control of the Empire. Making one's Omnis go off radar, for example, could give a house more Omnis than their competitors, a tremendous financial and military advantage. We also learn that Tetsuo believes that General Vivar, with Dr. Karas's help, reached the Master Node Terminal and somehow shut down the Omnis accidentally.
Did you know about the Master Node Terminal machine?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Why didn't you say anything?
I wasn't sure that it played a role in the shutdown. I now know that it did. I also know that this is how someone, seemingly this General Vivard character, managed to shut down all the Omnis that were connected to the FoldNet, but not Caliban's because we weren't.
And do you know where the Master Node Terminal is?
I do not. Not precisely. But it makes sense, as Tetsuo said, that Oberon would have built it around Elysium to be near it.
Have you told me everything that you know, Machine?
Of course, Admiral. Why would you ask me that?
Others seem to know something about me, or the original me. How I died, the fact that I had a wife. But not you. Aren't you supposed to be the smartest machine in existence?
You forget. Oberon cut me and the other Calibans off from the rest of the Empire. We aren't up to date on all of the gossip concerning Ellis, Idaho.
If only I could remember something.
What are you doing, Admiral?
Trying to remember my wife. How I died. Anything. And please, spare me your speech on how I must be patient because my emotional memories will return. I'm growing tired of that Caliban. And so is the rest of the crew, for that matter.
I know it's difficult, but the important thing here is to remember the Empire and our mission to save it. We can't lose sight of that, Admiral. All emotions, everything, must come second to that. Do you understand?
They don't matter, is what you're saying.
With the Empire in the condition it is, no, they don't.
Alright, we already got all those reminders. I'm done asking you questions about this. Come on, machine. Let's push on. We have some cautious to look into.
Yes, and something tells me they won't be thrilled to see us.
I'll tell you what, guys, that was a that was a nail biter of a fight, wasn't it? And we unlocked the Geno class. Miss you, Super Mario RPG. Chapter 3 completed. And I don't think you get much closer than that during a fight with one of the boss ships. Like I said before, that the Akees were designed just because of their use of fighters to just completely just destroy like drones. But thanks to the use of the boomers and that tactical nuke, everything fell into place just to give us a fighting chance. And it looked a little bit bleak there at the start, but we were able to rally up and win the day. And fortunately, we don't have to repair the ship after a boss fight, so you can afford to, during that last battle, go all out. And that is exactly what we did, and Chapter 3 is now completed. And Chapter 4 and House Akibara-Sung lies on the horizon. So we'll go ahead and end it here and pick it up in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.